Good afternoon, guys and girls. I hope everything's going okay with you lot out there. I thought I'd try 10 meters. Now I know it doesn't look like there's a lot on there, on that band at the moment. So there was a couple of signals coming out of Europe on 10 meters. There was a little bit of activity down in the beacon, in with the beacons, so we'll see. Put a few calls out on 10 meters. I might venture on to 15 if the noise level is okay, and I may actually go on to 20 meters as well. So just trying it out, just seeing what it's like. I don't have anything for 12 meters, so if there's anything on 12, I can't go there. It's unfortunate. So I'll put a few calls out on 10 meters, see what we can hear. If anybody comes back to us, happy days. If not, then we've tried. That's the top and bottom of it. You get on the air, check out the bands. Yeah, the band might be quiet. You might look at the scope and it'll be really quiet. However, it doesn't necessarily mean that there's nobody listening. Far from it. So we'll give 10 meters a bit of a try. Put a few calls out. Like I say, always expect the unexpected when it comes to radio. What you see on the scope doesn't necessarily mean the band's closed. So sometimes it does. Good morning to you, Lawrence. Please you can join. Victor Echo 3 Hotel Quebec Mike. Nice of you to join there. If you want, if you're joining on Facebook, Twitch or YouTube, comment, name, call sign, and I'll give you a shout. No harm in doing that. So here we go. I'll turn up the volume, put a few calls out on 10. If we don't get much success on 10 meters, we'll switch it over to 15. If it's still the same, quiet, I'll switch over to 10. And I may turn the beam towards North America. So it's just gone 20 to 1 in the afternoon here in the UK. So worth a try. As you can see up above. I do like to put the clock on there. Any of the streams I do, I've always got the clock on there. It's always UTC. So when the clocks go backwards or forwards, whichever, I've always got the time in UTC. Makes it easier for you guys to follow, and especially you guys North America or different time zones. We'll just leave it at that. Different time zones makes it easier for you guys to go, oh, by the way, he was on at that time, UTC. So it does get quite confusing with a lot of the different time zones, but we all use the universal time. Anyway, good afternoon, Jed. Nice of you to join. Mike 3 uniform Bravo. Please you can join from Orkney Islands. It is Mike 3 uniform Bravo. I'll get that right. And Benny Paul, yeah, put my teeth back in for you. Benny John Paul from Facebook. Anyway, yeah, we'll go. We'll put a few calls out on 10 meters. Like always ask if the frequency's clear a couple of times, and then if nobody comes back, you've asked the question and you continue. Later on, you probably get somebody come up and say the frequency's in use. Has happened, and it happens quite a bit. It's all propagation. At the time of you putting the calls out, somebody may not have heard you, you may not have heard them, so it swings and roundabouts anyway. Good afternoon, Richard Jennings, Mike 6 India Romeo Oscar. Please you can join. Anyway, here we go. We'll put a few calls out on 10 meters, like I say, switch it over to 15, then land up on 20 meters later on. So here we go. I am running 100 watts at the moment on 10 meters. 15 I'll be doing the same. 20 meters I've got the linear warming up, so there'll be additional power on 20 meters. So there we go. Just so you guys are aware. Setup, because you do get a fair few of you asking what's the setup I'm using here at the moment. Is the IC7300, as you can see in the background on the stream. I do have a camera pointing on the IC7300. 2-element tri-band beam, TH2 Mark III. It's either J-beam or high gain. I can't quite fathom out which one it is, but it's one of the two. All indications point to high gain, yet J-beam done a similar antenna. So looking at the schematics, it doesn't look like a high gain antenna. So that's the story there. That's up about 30 foot above the ground, not too high. It is fixed on the side of the building. Not ideal, but it's what I could do at the time to get the aerial in place, and just so I can get it to rotate above the apex of the roof. So not a massive height on the antenna. I am down in a bit of a bowl here in the northeast UK, so any contacts I do make is a challenge. Can't have it easy all the time. Unless you're up on a hill or a mountainside, happy days. I'm in a bowl, so it does make all the contacts a challenge. I'm happy with it. It makes it more entertaining for myself, and obviously you guys listening. The amplifier when it's in use is the Ameritron Alpha Lima 84, which does have a fault. However, it does give us an additional 50 to 100 watts. But I'm not going to complain about that. That's the story this side. I've just read your comment there, Richard, coming all the way from the Toon. To be honest, Richard, it is bad, given the location. I am in a bowl. Joys of where I live. Anyway, if I could, I'd love to move on top of a hill, make things easier, a little bit more land. Happy days. Anyway, 10 meters. Here we go. We'll put the volume up for you guys, get a few calls in the log, and see what happens. Is this frequency in use? Is this frequency in use? Golf 6 Mike November Delta. Is this frequency in use? Is this frequency in use? Golf 6 Mike November Delta. Is this frequency in use? And just for you guys, I am beaming 90 degrees to the east, so 90 degrees from the UK. Yeah, probably what into Europe-ish. So CQ 10 meter, CQ 10 meter, CQ 10, Golf 6 Mike November Delta, Golf 6 Mike November Delta calling CQ 10 meter, CQ, Golf 6 Mike November Delta, Golf 6 Mike November Delta calling CQ 10 meter, CQ, Golf 6 Mike November Delta calling CQ 10. Like I say, I'll put a few calls out on 10 meters, then I'll switch bands. It's a waste of time calling on one band. If you're not going to get the contacts and nobody wants to come back, that's the way the band is. CQ 10 meters, CQ, Golf 6 Mike November Delta, Golf 6 Mike November Delta calling CQ 10 meters, Golf 6 Mike November Delta, Golf 6 Mike November Delta calling CQ 10 meters. CQ10, CQ10, CQ, Golf 6, Mike, November Delta, Golf 6, Mike, November Delta, calling CQ10, CQ10 meter, CQ, Golf 6, Mike, November Delta, listening for any call. CQ10, CQ10, CQ, Golf 6, Mike, November Delta, Golf 6, Mike, November Delta, calling CQ10, CQ10 meter, CQ, Golf 6, Mike, November Delta, listening for any call. Yeah, no problem, Richard. Take it easy. Try not to have too much fun. Put a smile on your face while you're there. That's the most important thing. Anyway, no, you take care. Watch what you're doing. CQ, CQ10 meter, CQ10, Golf 6, Mike, November Delta, Golf 6, Mike, November Delta, calling CQ10, CQ, Golf 6, Mike, November Delta, listening for any call. CQ10, CQ10 meter, CQ, Golf 6, Mike, November Delta, Golf 6, Mike, November Delta, calling CQ10, CQ, CQ10, Golf 6, Mike, November Delta, QRZ. CQ10, CQ10, Golf 6, Mike, November Delta, Golf 6, Mike, November Delta, calling CQ10 meter, CQ, Golf 6, Mike, November Delta, QRZ. So there we go, 10 meters, it is quiet, put a few calls out, nothing there. So I'll switch it over to 15, actually. There is a bit of noise on 12. The aerial isn't resonant on 12 meters. Like I say, the aerial's not resonant on 12. So it's just a bit of a shame. It's not one of the bands I've really ever used, to be perfectly honest. 15. Too much in the way of noise, however, we all know that tone. Not leave it on. Actually, I tell you what, it may be a waste of time. I don't know. I'll try 15. I'll try putting a couple of calls out on 15. Here's this frequency news. Here's this frequency. A news, Golf 6, Mike, November Delta. Is this frequency news? Like I said, if that noise wasn't there or as harsh as what it is, it would be alright. Here's this frequency news, Golf 6, Mike, November Delta. Is this frequency news? Maybe difficult, we'll try. CQ15, CQ, CQ15 meter, CQ15, Golf 6, Mike, November Delta, Golf 6, Mike, November Delta, calling CQ15, CQ15, Golf 6, Mike, November Delta, Golf 6, Mike, November Delta, calling CQ15. CQ15 meters, CQ, CQ15, Golf 6, Mike, November Delta, Golf 6, Mike, November Delta, calling CQ15, CQ15, Golf 6, Mike, November Delta, Golf 6, Mike, November Delta, listening 15 meters. Might take a little bit of time before I get a contact on here. 20 meters is probably the favourite band for myself. CQ15, CQ, CQ15, Golf 6, Mike, November Delta, Golf 6, Mike, November Delta, calling CQ15 meter, CQ, Golf 6, Mike, November Delta, Golf 6, Mike, November Delta, QRZ, 15 meters. CQ15, CQ15, Golf 6, Mike, November Delta, Golf 6, Mike, November Delta, calling CQ15, CQ15, Golf 6, Mike, November Delta, Golf 6, Mike, November Delta, listening 15 meters. There's a fair bit of activity down there on FT8, so the band's open, signals are coming through, but it's one of them things, I think. CQ15, CQ15, CQ, Golf 6, Mike, November Delta, Golf 6, Mike, November Delta, calling CQ15, CQ15, Golf 6, Mike, November Delta, listening for any call. CQ15, CQ15, Golf 6, Mike, November Delta, Golf 6, Mike, November Delta, calling CQ15 meter, CQ, Golf 6, Mike, November Delta, listening for any call. Quiet. Tell you what, I know I haven't put many calls out, I don't expect to get any contacts. We'll just skip it back onto put my teeth back in onto 20 meters. As you can hear, not the best. However, I do try my best for bad situation. In fact, I'll tell you what I will do. 20 meters, I'll swing the beam for North America. You'll see the noise flow increase as I turn it round. That's just a direction of interference, so that makes it all the more interesting. Limiting me on where I can direct the beam at the moment. From this location, I've got power lines around what, quarter mile away from the home, from the QTH, so beaming in towards North America can be quite interesting. Try and find a clear space in between the noise. Yeah, to be honest, Jed, it'll be absolutely brilliant. It'll be perfect if I could live on an island like that in the Orkney Islands. Would be great. All I can say is it's isolated, and guaranteed if you've got interference you can knock on the door and say, by the way, this is what you're causing. Anyway, there we go. I'm beaming for North America. Like I say, I am, as you can see on the scope, I am getting a bit of noise. So I think anything over S7, S8 won't probably work. We'll see what we can do. 1422. Actually, I'll tell you what, I'll go a bit higher since I'm beaming for the States. I'll go for 14280 for the States. We'll see what we can get. Is this frequency in use? Is this frequency in use? Golf 6 Mike November Delta. Is this frequency in use? Is this frequency in use? Is this frequency in use? Golf 6 Mike November Delta. Is this frequency in use? CQ North America, CQ North America, CQ North America, Golf 6 Mike November Delta, Golf 6 Mike November Delta, calling CQ North America, CQ North America, Golf 6 Mike November Delta, Golf 6 Mike November Delta, calling CQ North America, CQ North America, Golf 6 Mike November Delta, listening for any call North America. Like I say, I'm just trying out bands. It's for you guys that are joining, that want to get into the radio. It's not all about getting the contact straight away. You've got to work for it. Some stations don't have to. They're just straight in, done. But unfortunately, here in the UK, some of the stations you do have to work for given location, so just bear that in mind if you want to go in for your license and operate the radio. Be prepared to do some calling, putting a shout out. It's what it's all about. CQ20, CQ20 meter, CQ20, Golf 6 Mike November Delta, Golf 6 Mike November Delta, calling CQ20, CQ20 meter, CQ, Golf 6 Mike November Delta, Golf 6 Mike November Delta, listening for any call North America. CQ North America, CQ North America, Golf 6 Mike November Delta, Golf 6 Mike November Delta, calling CQ North America, CQ North America, Golf 6 Mike November Delta, Golf 6 Mike November Delta, beaming North America. Just remember guys, it is early for the guys in North America, so it doesn't necessarily mean the band's open for them. CQ North America, CQ North America, CQ, Golf 6 Mike November Delta, Golf 6 Mike November Delta, calling CQ North America, CQ, Golf 6 Mike November Delta, listening North America. I think it'll be around 7 AM or thereabouts on the East Coast, so we'll see. We'll only try. CQ North America, CQ North America, CQ North America, Golf 6 Mike November Delta, Golf 6 Mike November Delta, calling CQ North America, Golf 6 Mike November Delta, Golf 6 Mike November Delta, QRZ. I wasn't far off, Lawrence. Cheers for that. 8 o'clock. 8 o'clock. CQ North America, CQ North America, Golf 6 Mike November Delta, Golf 6 Mike November Delta, calling CQ North America, CQ North America, Golf 6 Mike November Delta, Golf 6 Mike November Delta, QRZ North America. CQ North America, CQ North America, Golf 6 Mike November Delta, Golf 6 Mike November Delta, calling CQ North America, Golf 6 Mike November Delta, QRZ North America. I hear something, but it's right in the noise. CQ North America, CQ North America, Golf 6 Mike November Delta, Golf 6 Mike November Delta, calling CQ North America, CQ North America, Golf 6 Mike November Delta, listening. I am running about 200 watts at the moment. 200 watts PEP. CQ North America, CQ North America, Golf 6 Mike, November Delta, Golf 6 Mike, November Delta, listening North America. I'll turn the beam back towards Europe. I'll swing the beam back for North America in a short while. CQ North America, CQ North America, Golf 6 Mike, November Delta, Golf 6 Mike, November Delta, listening North America, Golf 6 Mike, November Delta. I'll swing it back for Europe, see what we can hear. Swing it past the noise. Now you'll understand why when I say I've got interference, what I mean. It is quite interesting to say the least. I thought 20 meters might have been open a little bit more than what it is. CQ, CQ 20 meters, CQ 20, CQ, Golf 6 Mike, November Delta, Golf 6 Mike, November Delta, calling CQ 20, CQ 20 meters, Golf 6 Mike, November Delta, Golf 6 Mike, November Delta, listening 20 meters, Golf 6 Mike, November Delta. Yankee Uniform 7, Tango Mike Echo, good afternoon. I have you 5-9 into the northeast UK, Milan. Name is Lee, Lima Echo Echo. Go ahead. Up and down. Yeah, QSL Milan doing a great job there. QSB started taking you throughout the QSO, but doing a great job out of Serbia. Running the IC7300, 200 watts and a 2-element tri-band beam around 30 foot above the ground. Thank you very much for the contact. 7-3, take it easy and hopefully work you again many more times in the future. Yankee Uniform 7, Tango Mike Echo, Golf 6 Mike, November Delta. Take care, 7-3. 7-3, QRZ, Golf 6 Mike, November Delta, QRZ. CQ, Golf 6 Mike, November Delta, Golf 6 Mike, November Delta, calling CQ, Golf 6 Mike, November Delta, QRZ. Is that a little bit better for you? CQ, Golf 6 Mike, November Delta, Golf 6 Mike, November Delta, calling CQ, Golf 6 Mike, November Delta, QRZ, 20 meters. Ocean Echo 5. Ocean Echo 5, Alpha Lima Bravo, good afternoon. 5x5, 4x5, 5x5 into the northeast UK. Go ahead. Thank you very much for the 5-7 in Austria. 7-3 from the northeast UK. Take care. QRZ, Golf 6 Mike, November Delta. QRZ, Golf 6 Mike, November Delta. might see a big increase in the output, the audio, so I might turn it down. Hopefully that's a lot better. Back that down a little bit. Hopefully that's a little bit better. You can hear the audio better for you guys watching the stream. CQ Golf 6 Mike November Delta, Golf 6 Mike November Delta, calling CQ20 meters. Golf 6 Mike November Delta, Golf 6 Mike November Delta, QRZ 20 meters. CQ20 Golf 6 Mike November Delta, Golf 6 Mike November Delta, calling CQ Golf 6 Mike November Delta, listening for any call. Cheers, Lawrence. I do apologise to you guys for the audio being low. It's one of them things with the radio. I'm trying to get it set right. Live streams full of its challenges. CQ Golf 6 Mike November Delta, Golf 6 Mike November Delta, calling CQ20 meters. Golf 6 Mike November Delta, QRZ. I don't want the radio audio being overpowering, if that makes sense to you guys. CQ Golf 6 Mike November Delta, Golf 6 Mike November Delta, calling CQ20 Golf 6 Mike November Delta, QRZ. The other thing you might want to take into account, I'll tell you what, I'll turn that down. The other thing you guys want to take into account, I do have the noise reduction on, so what you are seeing, what you are hearing is a reduced noise flow. If I take the noise reduction off, it'll increase the noise flow. So I'm trying not to take people's ears out with the background noise, with the background noise. So I'm just trying to play it at an even, trying to get the audio sounding nice for you guys out there. So what I'll do, I'll leave the audio as it is for now. I'll take the noise reduction off so you can hear it, so just so you can be prepared for the increase in the radio volume. I'll put the radio volume back on as it would normally be. So at the moment I've got on this display, on this scale that I've got, so it's not overdriving the audio. The audio is about minus 9.6 dB on the audio. It's peaking at minus 30, so I'm getting halfway. It's in the green halfway. Now if I turn the noise reduction off on the radio, I'll let you have a listen. I'll make it brief, be a couple of seconds, so just be prepared for it. That's now peaking in the yellow. So the noise blanket back on. It's reduced the audio somewhat, so I'm trying to get a fine balance in that audio setting for you guys, so it's not overloading your ears if you're listening to the radio. So like I said, I've got the noise reduction on. That's currently set at, I think, about 4, set at 4 there at the moment on the noise reduction. So yeah, that's all it is, isn't it? Me sounding all right. Not a problem, Jed. Appreciate it. So there we go. Noise reduction on. Noise reduction off. So it does peak a little bit in the yellow on the graph that I'm using. So I'm trying to keep it so it's not overloading and distorted for you guys. Anyway, we'll get back to it, put more calls out on 20 meters, see what we can get. I just wanted to obviously let you guys know that's what it is, and keep you updated. Basically that's what the stream's about. If something doesn't sound right, let us know. If something's low and you want us to increase the volume, I'll do that. That's not a problem. I'll try my best to accommodate. I think somebody just jumped in on the frequency there. Yeah, there is somebody there. So I'll take it up a little bit more. We'll go 288. Actually, we'll go up. I'll go 291, 292. Is this frequency in use? Is this frequency in use? Golf 6 Mike November Delta. Is this frequency in use? Always make sure the frequency's clear. Always ask if the frequency's in use. Clear as you, makes everything right. Is this frequency in use? Golf 6 Mike November Delta. Golf 6 Mike November Delta. Is this frequency in use? Not a problem, Phil. Please, you can join. Don't worry. The stream's here to be watched. I'll be here to watch later on as well. Don't worry about that. CQ, CQ20, CQ20 meters, Golf 6 Mike November Delta, Golf 6 Mike November Delta, calling CQ20, CQ20 meters, Golf 6 Mike November Delta, Golf 6 Mike November Delta, QRZ 20 meters. I don't expect a pile up. I'll always say that at the start of streams as well. I don't expect pile ups. I don't have high expectations. That's just me and the equipment, so just bear that in mind. CQ20, CQ20 meter, CQ, Golf 6 Mike November Delta, Golf 6 Mike November Delta, calling CQ20, CQ20 meters, Golf 6 Mike November Delta, QRZ 20 meters. CQ20, CQ20 meter, CQ, Golf 6 Mike November Delta, Golf 6 Mike November Delta, QRZ 20. CQ20, CQ20 meters, Golf 6 Mike November Delta, Golf 6 Mike November Delta, calling CQ20, CQ20, Golf 6 Mike November Delta, QRZ 20 meters. Always seems quiet when I'm putting the calls out. I don't know if you guys have noticed a trend there. CQ, CQ, Golf 6 Mike November Delta, Golf 6 Mike November Delta, calling CQ20, CQ20 meters, Golf 6 Mike November Delta, Golf 6 Mike November Delta, calling CQ, CQ, Golf 6 Mike November Delta, QRZ 20 meters. CQ20, CQ20 meters, Golf 6 Mike November Delta, Golf 6 Mike November Delta, calling CQ20, CQ20 meters, Golf 6 Mike November Delta, QRZ. CQ20, CQ20, Golf 6 Mike November Delta, Golf 6 Mike November Delta, calling CQ20, CQ, Golf 6 Mike November Delta, QRZ. Romeo 8, Charlie Victor, I believe that was, go ahead. QSL Romeo 8 Mike Victor, good afternoon to you. I have you 5x7 5-7 into the Northeast UK. Name is Lee Lima Echo Echo. Nice to hear you from Asiatic Russia into the Northeast UK. Name is Lee Lima Echo Echo. Go ahead. QSL Alex, doing a great job here into the Northeast UK at the moment. Much appreciated there. Running the IC7300 200 watt and a 2 element tri-band beam around 30 foot above the ground at the moment. That's the working conditions here. WX is overcast, temperatures of around 4 degrees at the moment, so quite warm. Quite cool, sorry there Alex. Romeo 8 Mike Victor, Golf 6 Mike November Delta. Ah, that's where it is. There you go, mistakes happen. QSL, apologies there Alex, I must have missed that key off the key when I was putting the key in the log. I do apologise there Alex, no problem. Uniform Romeo 8 Mike Victor, I do apologise there. Thank you very much for the contact, doing a great job with 100 watts, and appreciate on you taking the time to come back to the call. 7-3, look after the family, and hopefully work you again many more times in the future. Uniform Romeo 8 Mike Victor, Golf 6 Mike November Delta. Take care. 7-3 Alex. So there we go, mistakes happen to the best of us. Yeah Lawrence, I do need my sidekick to be honest. I might have to bring her up. 7-3 Alex, you take care. QRZ Golf 6 Mike November Delta. CQ20 Golf 6 Mike November Delta, Golf 6 Mike November Delta, QRZ. CQ20 meters, Golf 6 Mike November Delta, Golf 6 Mike November Delta, QRZ. CQ20 Golf 6 Mike November Delta, Golf 6 Mike November Delta, QRZ. CQ20 Golf 6 Mike November Delta, Golf 6 Mike November Delta, QRZ 20 meters. QRZ. CQ20 Golf 6 Mike November Delta, Golf 6 Mike November Delta, calling CQ20 meter CQ, Golf 6 Mike November Delta, QRZ. Oscar Mike 5 Whiskey question.
Oscar Mike 5 Whiskey Bravo.
Oscar Mike 5 Whiskey Bravo, good afternoon. I have you 5-9 into the Northeast UK. Name is Lee Lima Echo Echo. Go ahead.
Golf 6 Mike November Delta, Oscar Mike 5 Whiskey Bravo. Good afternoon, Lee. Thank you very much again. Your signal report is 5x9 plus 10 dB, and my name is Miro. Over.
QSL Miro, nice to work you again here on 20 meters. I see we worked back on 10 meters in the middle of last year, so yeah, doing a great job there this morning. Sorry, there this afternoon, I do apologise. Running the IC7300, 200 watts and a 2 element tri-band beam. Nothing much changed on this side, Miro, go ahead.
Roger, Roger. Also on my side, I am using the same equipment, Icon 746 Pro. Antenna is delta loop, approximately 10 meters above the ground, and 100 watt. Temperature is approximately 2 degrees, and sunshine, very nice weather, but no snow. Over.
Yeah, no problem. That's great, great weather. Nice, cool and refreshing. WX over here is overcast and temperatures of around 4 degrees at the moment. So no snow. Ground is damp, but it's not too bad here in the UK, the northeast UK at the moment. Anyway, you take care, Miro. Hopefully work you again further down the log on other bands. Oscar Mike 5 Whiskey Bravo Golf 6 Mike November Delta. Take care, 7-3.
Roger, thank you, Lee, and wish you also all the best and good luck. 70 and take care.
7-3. QRZ Golf 6 Mike November Delta. CQ20 Golf 6 Mike November Delta QRZ. CQ20 meters CQ20 Golf 6 Mike November Delta Golf 6 Mike November Delta QRZ. CQ20 Golf 6 Mike November Delta Golf 6 Mike November Delta QRZ 20 meters. I'll try swinging the beam again for North America shortly. Give that a go. CQ Golf 6 Mike November Delta Golf 6 Mike November Delta QRZ 20. Italy Whiskey 7 Alpha Romeo Lima. Good afternoon, Giovanni. I have you 5-9 into the northeast UK. Name is Lee Lima Echo Echo. Go ahead. Yeah, no problem there, Giovanni. Doing a great job here into the northeast UK. I'm not quite beaming into Italy at the moment. Currently beaming around 40. I'm actually beaming 50 degrees more to the east, a little bit more to the north from yourself there, Giovanni. But doing a fantastic job. You take care, 7-3 from the northeast UK. Italy Whiskey 7 Alpha Romeo Lima Golf 6 Mike November Delta. Ciao, grazie.
Ciao, my friend Lee. Golf 6 November Delta. Thank you very much for contact. 7-3, good evening.
Thank you very much, 7-3. QRZ Golf 6 Mike November Delta. CQ20 Golf 6 Mike November Delta Golf 6 Mike November Delta QRZ. CQ20 meters Golf 6 Mike November Delta Golf 6 Mike November Delta QRZ. And turn the beam for North America. Give that a go. Give it about 20 seconds. Yeah, we'll go almost there. 5 more seconds and we'll be beaming for North America. We'll give it a go. CQ North America, CQ North America, Golf 6 Mike November Delta, Golf 6 Mike November Delta, calling CQ North America, CQ North America, Golf 6 Mike November Delta, Golf 6 Mike November Delta, beaming North America, Golf 6 Mike November Delta, listening. And only give it a try, that's all it is. CQ North America, CQ North America, Golf 6 Mike November Delta, Golf 6 Mike November Delta, calling CQ North America, CQ North America, Golf 6 Mike November Delta, listening. CQ North America, CQ North America, Golf 6 Mike November Delta, Golf 6 Mike November Delta, calling CQ North America, CQ North America, Golf 6 Mike November Delta, listening. It's gone quiet. CQ North America, CQ North America, Golf 6 Mike November Delta, Golf 6 Mike November Delta, calling CQ, CQ North America, Golf 6 Mike November Delta, listening. Must all still be getting the breakfast. CQ North America, CQ North America, Golf 6 Mike November Delta, Golf 6 Mike November Delta, calling CQ North America, CQ North America, Golf 6 Mike November Delta, listening. CQ North America, CQ North America, Golf 6 Mike November Delta, Golf 6 Mike November Delta, QRZ North America. CQ North America, CQ North America, Golf 6 Mike November Delta, Golf 6 Mike November Delta, QRZ. I will take a listen to that frequency there, Phil, in a short in a minute. Is that on the long path or the short path for VK? Anyway, just to answer you, Lawrence. The call sign is the same age as myself, 37-year-old, but I haven't been licensed obviously that long. Been licensed, a licensed operator for about 4 or 5 years, probably kicking on the 5 year. So still quite a young operator, as it were, in the sense of being holding a license for operating the radio. However, I have been into radio for a number of years before that. Just couldn't quite pluck up the courage to get the license. But it's one of them things. I have been licensed about the full license about two and a bit year. So going from the foundation to the intermediate and then the full. I was initially I was quite happy with the foundation, the M6, done quite well. Enjoyed operating the 10 watts, but as time went on, you sort of wanted to progress. So I enjoyed the M6 for about 12 months, if not a little bit more. Then progressed to the 2E. Enjoyed the 2E, the 50 watts, and I just sort of bit the bullet and went in for the full. It's not, there'd be people out there say, oh, the full license, it's easy. I'm not going to lie to you, It did take me a few attempts to get the full license. I just couldn't get my head around certain bits. Eventually got there and got the license for the full. So yeah, it is hard work. It can be, for some people it can be easy, but I think where the downfall for me was enjoying the call signs, the foundation for a year and a bit, then the intermediate, enjoyed that for a year and a bit, and then going in for the full. Really, I should have just gone in foundation, full, foundation, intermediate and full. I should have just done it straight off the belt. However, I wanted to enjoy operating the foundation and the intermediate calls. At the moment, there's nothing stopping me from operating the foundation call sign nor the intermediate call sign. I can still go back to those. Those are still active call signs. The full call here in the UK is M0. I was to be honest, Phil, I'm not going to lie to you, it's bad. My Morse is quite poor. However, I have had a couple of contacts with Morse, with a couple of stations. I'm getting there slowly but surely, but that's it. Couple of contacts on Morse does me. I don't know if I can do this on here. I don't know if I can bring up the this may not work. It may go horribly wrong, so please just bear with us. Yeah, I'll see if I can do it. I'll see if I can put this on the like I say, I'm not sure if this will work. Just bear with us. I'm just trying to yeah, right. There is I do have a number of pages open. I don't know if you guys will be able to see this or if it'll come through okay. Phil, this is from earlier on this afternoon, the reverse beacon. So obviously the reverse beacon shows I was actually beaming about 60 degrees on, is that working? Yeah, I was beaming about 60 degrees with the beam. So like I say, my Morse is a little bit on the I need to work on it. But I do try my best at Morse. It's just one of them things. Anyway, I'll switch that back over. Where are we? Like I say, all this for you guys that are joining, this is all there we go, we're back. All this, there's like all streams, there's no sort of no script, nothing whatsoever. Everything I answer is answered from what guys are asking us on the chat there. But yeah, cheers Phil. Yeah, my Morse code isn't that great. I can get the code, I can get the Morse out. That's relatively easy-ish. Getting the decoding it in my head is a little bit more. It does take a little bit longer for us to decode it. But I'm, like I say, slowly getting there, Phil, slowly but surely. I think the problem is I don't do Morse code as much as I should, but I do try. I do put the calls out on Morse, as you can see, as you saw by the reverse beacon report there. You try, and yeah, you're right. Practice makes perfect. So Morse code is a bit. It's one of those. I like to take my time with it, if that makes sense. I'm not. I do try. That's all we can do. I do prefer to do voice a lot more than CW. I think if I go to the QRZ page, I'll show you the QRZ page, and you can take a look at the number of QSOs made. It'll give you an idea how active I am on the radio. So QRZ, if you look, I do like to do a lot of work on the radio. I am really active on the radio, as you can see. I do like to get a few contacts on FT8 and voice. So there's always opportunity there for us to work stations. It opens up. People turn around. People do say you're not active on the radio a lot. You don't do a lot of radio work. Look at the QRZ page and how many QSOs I've had. It does put people in place, as it were. So I do like to operate the radio. It's just unfortunate on some of the live streams, for some reason I don't get as many contacts as I would like. 9 times out of 10 the contacts I make are obviously off the live stream. I get the contacts, then once I start doing the live stream, the contacts just sort of disappear. I don't know why, which is quite strange. Phil, honestly, I've had a number of people ask us to try JS8. I can't. I'm not saying I can't do it. I'm saying I've never even looked at it. I've never tried it. So it's the same as FT4. I've had a number of people ask us to try FT4. FT4 is pretty much the same as FT8, but faster. Shorter time between the QSOs. I think FT8 is about 15 seconds. FT4 is about 7.5, if memory serves us right. So I do like to give things a try. I don't just do voice. Don't just try CW. PSK 31. I enjoy doing that. Yes, it's a long process for a QSO, but it's a mode that can be used. There's a lot of people, I think, a lot of people have sort of forgot about those modes. I tend to like to go in and give them a try. Anything is worth a try. If you can do it, that's it. There's always something out there for somebody. People always say, oh, radio, it's just talking, it's just this, that and the other. It's not. There's a lot more to it, and trying to explain that to people. Like I said during earlier on in the stream, given the location I'm in, it makes all the contacts a challenge. I do like a bit of a challenge. I do like to just put the calls out here. out on over the air. Nothing wrong with it. As long as I can put a couple of contacts in the log, that'll do me. I don't mind. But for you guys watching the stream when I'm just putting calls out, it's one of them things. There's a lot of different modes out there. Yeah, I believe you, Lawrence. To be honest, being new to you, the data modes, digital modes, what have you, however you want to put it, they are fairly new. Fairly new programs, new options, should I say, new options into radio. They're just making it easier for contacts, making it easier to fill logbooks. That's all it is. I'll give you an example of how FT8, FT4, the data modes, things like that can be of use. For example, you've got a noisy background. I've got Eva, as you guys know, my little sidekick. She can be running around upstairs, playing in her bedroom, making a lot of noise, as kids do. You don't want to tell her to be quiet. That's you can't stop a kid from enjoying themselves. And them enjoying, and the child enjoying themselves is making noise. I've never stopped her from making a noise. FT8 still allows you to make the contact without causing noise in the background. So it makes it easier. You can still use a radio, nothing wrong with that. If you're doing voice work, SSB, FM, you've got the Ben, or should I say the child, there's a Geordie coming out, the child in the background making a lot of noise, screaming, laughing, carrying on. You can't turn around and tell her to shut up and be quiet while you're operating the radio. I do try and encourage her to come sit by us and watch us operate the radio, but she's a child. You've got to let her have fun, other than trying to force her to sit by the radio. She's got to, as you saw in a couple of posts ago, I never told her to come on the radio. She came, sat by us, sat at the radio. She enjoys doing that. You can't force somebody into doing something they don't want to do. That's one thing I've never done with a Ben. With Eva. So yeah, voice is brilliant when you've got a quiet background, low noise in the shack or in a living area. Depends where the shack is. It's same as at a radio club. A radio club can be noisy. You can have a lot of background noise, a lot of people chatting. Not all clubs have headsets, so you can drown out the noise of the background chatter. So you're putting calls out over the microphone. The microphone some microphones can be sensitive and pick up the background noise. It's one of those things. So the next best thing is operating FT8, FT4. It opens up that opportunity to still operate the radio. Same as CW. Forgot to mention that. CW, stick the cans on, operate CW. You're not getting any noise coming over a microphone. It's just going through the key. So there's always something there for somebody. SSTV used to be popular. It is now making a sort of comeback on various bands. So like I say, there's always something out there for somebody to do. Anyway, I think that's me rabbiting on. I think Yeah, there's a couple of streams back. I done a stream where I was operating the radio remote. I did get a couple of contacts with I'm sure I operate this setup remote as well, allowing Eva to do her schoolwork. Technology now, it's progressed massively compared to what it used to be. It's opened up a lot of how can I put it? A lot of avenues to operate the radio. You don't have to be sat at a radio now. You can operate radios wherever you like. It's one of those avenues where technology's progressing with demand. So you sort of get on the radio, opening up a lot of avenues. Manufacturers now are sort of embracing, and I think now more with the option, I'm saying option, to use your radios remote. I think contests really the contest committee sort of need to open their eyes, move with the times, and reevaluate the rules on contests. Yeah, Ray, you're probably right. I probably will be. Actually, I have done a remote operation from in the car. I had the laptop with us, and I was actually operating the station remote, so it is possible. As Ray did point out in one of his streams, it is possible, given the technology that's available. I've just been completely thrown off the track there. Cheers, Ray. G0VLF. Nah, it's one of them things. Yeah, the contest committee really need to start and reevaluate the rules and regulations regarding remote operating contesting. They really need to reevaluate that. Some of you guys might not agree. Contests are contests, however you look at it. There's a lot of people enjoy the contests. What can I say? Contest committees need to start getting with the times and move forward. There's nothing more that can be said. They need to move forward with times. Technology's moved. Why can't the contest committee on not just here in the UK, stateside, they're massive. There's a lot of other countries out there. There's a lot of other countries that have a similar issue where they're restricted because of the rules and regulations. However, technology is moving. Everybody's got to embrace the technology that's coming forward from radio manufacturers. Something's got to give. Technology's bigger than the contest committee. It is massive. So yeah, like you say there, Lawrence, technology's allowing back in the hobby. Technology is backing up the radio hobby, if that makes sense. Anyway, that's me having a bit of a rabbit on. a bit of a, you know, putting that out there. Hopefully somebody, I don't mind if you share this and just tell them to go to wherever in the video and say, look, this is what's happened. Do it. That's what it's all about. We've got to put things forward, show people and tell people what we want, and that's about it. You've rather than sit in the chair and watch other people make the effort, you've got to try and help them move forward. There we go. That's me. I've had me me say on the contest side of it. We'd try our best. Anyway, I've been on what's just over an hour, about an hour and 15. Few contacts, not a massive amount. I never hold up hope. That's wrong. I never hold up too much hope of a pile-up. As you guys are aware, I very rarely work or get a pile-up in the streams. The odd station now and again, but that's just showing you what a small station can do. That's all it is. We do what we can with the equipment that we've got and the space available. Should I put a few more calls out? 20 meters looks relatively quiet. North America, actually. I'll tell you what, I'll put a couple of calls out for North America again. 17 meters is open at the moment. I'll let you have a listen to 17. It's absolutely jumping here for me there, Ray. 17 meters is actually a no-go for me. Given being on the vertical, I don't think it'll not be any good on the beam, because it's not a resonant band on the beam. But anyway, I'll try putting a few more calls out into North America. Probably open up a little bit of a, yeah, we'll stay there. I'll put a few more calls out for North America, swing it back to Europe, see if we can get one or two. If not, I'll call it. I know the stream started off quite slow. I've had a bit of a rabbit on. That's the stream. That's what it's all about. I'm not going to lie to you. I bring the streams because I enjoy it. I like to bounce back off you guys that are watching during the live stream. Anyway, I think I'm in the right portion for all the US guys anyway. We'll give it a go, see what we can get. Is this frequency in use? Is this frequency in use? Golf 6 Mike November Delta. Is this frequency in use? Golf 6 Mike November Delta. Is this frequency in use? CQ North America, CQ North America, Golf 6 Mike November Delta, Golf 6 Mike November Delta, calling CQ North America, CQ North America, Golf 6 Mike November Delta, QRZ. CQ North America, CQ North America, Golf 6 Mike November Delta, Golf 6 Mike November Delta, calling CQ North America. CQ North America, CQ North America, Golf 6, Mike, November Delta, Golf 6, Mike, November Delta, calling CQ North America, CQ North America, Golf 6, Mike, November Delta, QRZ. CQ North America, CQ North America, Golf 6, Mike, November Delta, Golf 6, Mike, November Delta, calling CQ North America, CQ, Golf 6, Mike, November Delta, QRZ. It's quite quiet, especially to North America, but it might just be me. I'm not saying it's going to be quiet for everybody, because it won't be. There'll be somebody a few miles down the road and working America working all of America. It's just one of them. CQ North America, CQ North America, Golf 6, Mike, November Delta, Golf 6, Mike, November Delta, listening North America. Yeah, Ray, I'm beaming away from County Durham. CQ North America, CQ North America, Golf 6, Mike, November Delta, Golf 6, Mike, November Delta, QRZ. Thought there might have been a couple of stateside stations. CQ North America, CQ North America, Golf 6, Mike, November Delta, Golf 6, Mike, November Delta, calling CQ North America, CQ North America, Golf 6, Mike, November Delta, listening. The band seems quite bad towards North America. Yesterday I had a contact into Canada, so that was quite a shock. CQ North America, CQ North America, Golf 6, Mike, November Delta, Golf 6, Mike, November Delta, QRZ, North America. One more, then I'll turn the beam for back into Europe. CQ North America, CQ North America, Golf 6, Mike, November Delta, Golf 6, Mike, November Delta, QRZ, North America. CQ North America, CQ North America, Golf 6, Mike, November Delta, Golf 6, Mike, November Delta, calling CQ North America, CQ North America, Golf 6, Mike, November Delta, listening. I'll have to get the waitress told. I'm starting to go dry. For you guys wondering who the waitress is, I'm talking about Lauren. CQ North America, CQ North America, Golf 6, Mike, November Delta, Golf 6, Mike, November Delta, QRZ. Quite quiet. Right, I'll turn the beam into Europe. Yeah, I've noticed that as well. Lawrence, I see a couple of the streams starting up and disappearing, so it's one of those things. You want to put a show on for you guys. I think that sympathise with them, to be honest. You want to put a show on, show guys what's happening, keep them up to date, work the stations, but it's one of them things. It's probably out of his control. We don't know. No doubt we'll hear something from him when he gets things sorted out. So for you guys wondering who I'm talking about, Lawrence pointed out one of the guys is having problems. Is Ray, Whiskey 2 Romeo Echo. I hope he doesn't mind me saying that. We do look forward to his streams because he does an exceptional job, and what he does is quite phenomenal. So anyway, beaming in towards Europe, we'll put a few calls out and see what we can get. CQ, Golf 6 Mike, November Delta, Golf 6 Mike, November Delta, calling CQ 20 meter, CQ, Golf 6 Mike, November Delta, Golf 6 Mike, November Delta, calling CQ, Golf 6 Mike, November Delta, listening for any call. I almost said beaming North America, I'm not even beaming anywhere near it. CQ, Golf 6 Mike, November Delta, Golf 6 Mike, November Delta, calling CQ 20 CQ, Golf 6 Mike, November Delta. CQ, Golf 6 Mike, November Delta, Golf 6 Mike, November Delta, calling CQ, Golf 6 Mike, November Delta, listening. So you want to swing the beam back for North America, Ray? I can do that, that's not a problem. I'll tell you what, somebody's just mentioned that they've asked somebody to listen North America. I'll swing the beam back for North America. I don't have the chats on in the stream, and for you guys wondering why it comes up, it doesn't come up with the names that I'm putting of you guys putting comments on. It just comes up with Facebook user. Maybe because I'm trying streaming into the private group, maybe something to do with that. I don't think it comes up on the personal page as well when people comment from the personal Facebook page. Anyway, I'm beaming back for North America. CQ North America, CQ North America, CQ North America, CQ Golf 6 Mike, November Delta, Golf 6 Mike, November Delta, calling CQ North America, CQ North America, Golf 6 Mike, November Delta, Golf 6 Mike, November Delta, calling CQ North America, Golf 6 Mike, November Delta, listening. CQ North America, CQ North America, Golf 6 Mike, November Delta, Golf 6 Mike, November Delta, calling CQ North America, CQ North America, Golf 6 Mike, November Delta, listening. CQ North America, CQ North America, Golf 6 Mike, November Delta, Golf 6 Mike, November Delta, calling CQ North America, CQ Golf 6 Mike, November Delta, listening. CQ North America, CQ North America, Golf 6 Mike, November Delta, Golf 6 Mike, November Delta, calling CQ North America, CQ Golf 6 Mike, November Delta. You hear that? Lima Zulu station, this is Golf 6 Mike, November Delta. Frequency is in use, frequency is in use. Yeah, I've just heard the Lima Zulu. I'll turn the beam back. CQ, Golf 6 Mike, November Delta, Golf 6 Mike, November Delta, calling CQ20, CQ, Golf 6 Mike, November Delta. That's exactly what I thought. Happens all the time, Ray. CQ, Golf 6 Mike, November Delta, Golf 6 Mike, November Delta, calling CQ20, Golf 6 Mike, November Delta, QRZ. Lima Zulu 2 Florida uniform. This is Golf 6 Mike November Delta. The frequency is in use. Frequency is in use. The frequency is in use. Frequency is in use. No problem, no problem. I was beaming for North America, so you wouldn't have heard me on the back of the beam. No problem there. So I'll turn the beam back for North America. CQ, Golf 6, Mike, November Delta, Golf 6, Mike, November Delta, calling CQ, Golf 6, Mike, November Delta. CQ20, Golf 6, Mike, November Delta, Golf 6, Mike, November Delta, beaming North America, Golf 6, Mike, November Delta, Golf 6, Mike, November Delta, beaming North America. Yeah, you're right there, Lawrence. There's not many people, not many of them that would have been that polite. CQ North America, CQ North America, Golf 6, Mike, November Delta, Golf 6, Mike, November Delta, calling CQ North America, CQ North America, Golf 6, Mike, November Delta, QRZ. See, that's the way it should be. Turn the, obviously the station couldn't hear you off the back of the beam. Turn the beam to them, let them know that the frequency is in use. 9 times out of 10, they do exactly what that station done. So, CQ, Golf 6, Mike, November Delta, Golf 6, Mike, November Delta, calling CQ North America, CQ North America, Golf 6, Mike, November Delta, listening. That just give you an idea of what the front to back ratio is like on this 2-element beam, to be honest. CQ North America, CQ North America, Golf 6 Mike, November Delta, Golf 6 Mike, November Delta, calling CQ North America, CQ North America, Golf 6 Mike, November Delta. CQ North America, CQ North America, Golf 6 Mike, November Delta, Golf 6 Mike, November Delta, calling CQ North America, CQ North America, Golf 6 Mike, November Delta, QRZ. CQ North America, CQ North America, Golf 6 Mike, November Delta, Golf 6 Mike, November Delta, calling CQ North America, CQ North America, Golf 6 Mike, November Delta, listening. CQ North America, CQ North America, Golf 6 Mike, November Delta, Golf 6 Mike, November Delta, listening, North America. There we go. I think I'm just going to leave it at that. There we go. We had a Lima Zulu station come on the frequency. Obviously, I was receiving them on the back of the beam. Couldn't hear me calling for North America, which is frequencies now clear. Frequencies clear. Go ahead. So there you go. There we go. I'm just going to leave it there. Sorry, it hasn't been a big entertaining stream, which I thought it might have been. Obviously the band conditions are not fantastic. It's one of those things, plus it's not the weekend. If it had been a weekend, it may have been a different story. So there you go, the Lima Zulu station's gone back in onto the frequency. So anyway, there we go. Yeah, like I say, it hasn't been a brilliant stream. I'm not too fussed about that. Just shows you guys, yeah, I do put the calls out. It does have its challenges. But I do like to bounce back and forth from you guys that are watching, commenting. That's what the stream's about. Not just about getting on the radio, getting the contacts. It's all about interacting with you guys as well. So without you guys, it'd be quite a quiet stream. I'm sure I would find something to talk about, but it just gives that little bit more into the stream for other guys. But yeah, just to recap. Couple of stations work, not a massive amount. I'm not fussed. Contest committees just really need to get the finger out and get with the times. That's a thing now. Trying to convince them to move with the times, move with what people are wanting to do, and stop the big restrictions on remote operation during a contest. That needs to be addressed. There's a lot of guys now operating stations remote, and they want to work contests. They want to get on the air in that respect. Great. We've got to try and get them in, get people into the hobby, get them back. Basically, we want to try and get people back into the hobby. I think that's the top and bottom of it. At the same time, we want to try and encourage new blood into the hobby, rather than try and scare them away from the hobby, because there is a lot of that. A lot of people are trying to discourage young blood into the hobby. It's not the way forward. Manufacturers are embracing the technology. They're bringing out wonderful things with regards to the radios. Great ideas. There's big adventures being made with the hobby. So yeah, we've got to try and embrace it. Make the hobby what it's meant to be, enjoyable for people, rather than hear a new station come on the air and sort of discourage them. That's got to stop. Rather than to and fro this station and that station, it's a waste of time doing that. Because at the end of the day, you need new blood, you need new operators on the radio. New operators now, they're into the gaming, they're into the streaming, they're into all sorts. They're always on the computer. So remote operation it's always going to be there for them. Providing the services is available, if that makes sense to some guys. But yeah, we've all got to embrace new operators. They're going to come into the hobby, they are going to make mistakes. Rather than beat them down with a pole, educate them, educate the new guys. That's what we've got to do, rather than beat them with a pole with a hobby. But yeah, anyway, look after yourselves, guys. Thank you very much for joining, and hopefully it's been one of those streams where you can sort of fast forward. bit of a hint there. I don't mind saying it. I'm straight up with you guys. Enjoy it. Take it easy. 7-3 from me in the Northeast UK. Small station. Golf 6 Mike November Delta. Take it easy, guys. 7-3.